Hey guys, Papa Pete back again today. Another episode of Old Guys and Old Games, and this one is a little bit different surroundings here with me today. And I am going to be doing one of the new games that was just released by Intellivision Revolution, a game created by Brian Pudden of Brian's Man Cave. And it's an extra special game, and it's an extra special Old Guys and Old Games as well, because I'm trying something a little bit different. I have a special guest here with me tonight, and that is the creator of the game himself, or the programmer of this one, and that is Brian. Brian's joining me. There he is. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining me, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Well, I just thought this would be a great opportunity for... I'm always trying to show people how to play these games, but sometimes it's good for me to have somebody show them to me as well. So this just popped into my head that why don't I hit up Brian to come on with me and we'll play the game.
Who better to show you? Yeah. Who better to show you?
That's right. So, man, you've had a lot of games out. I mean, we talked back when your very first release was Keystone Cops. What's that, a year and a half ago or so? And I think you talked to me. We did a stream right there. We did a stream or when we were talking about that game, you mentioned Rags to Riches to me as a title that you really wanted to do. Tell us all again, where did the idea for Rags to Riches come from, or where's the original game from?
Well, it was a game that I played a lot when I was a kid, and because I grew up with the Intellivision, but then our next system was the Commodore 64, and I played a lot on that, and pretty much throughout the whole video game crash, I was on the Commodore 64. And one of the games that I really enjoyed was Rags to Riches. And, I played it with my friends all the time, my neighbors, my next door neighbors. I even dedicated the game to my friend who's sadly passed away about a year ago. But
we started,
so so there's a lot of memories to that game, and I played the heck out of it. I mean, there isn't a lot to there's no manual that I had. There's like a few tips and tricks at the beginning of the game, but then everything you have to figure out on your own. And I spent a long time playing that game and sharing tips and tricks with my friends until we pretty much mastered it and got to the end of the game and was able to beat it. And even today, I still like to fire it up when I feel like playing on the Commodore. So it's just one of those games. Cool. So when I started learning on the when I started learning programming in a different language on a different system, I tried to make a Rags to Riches game then. So, it's always something that I always wanted to make it my own.
That's cool. It's really, everybody seems to have games that are really special to them. And this is one for you, right? This is one of the best memories of. So why wouldn't you, if you have the capacity to program like you've been doing, because this isn't, the Intellivision Revolution, you've had a great interaction with them. They're publishing games, and you have a ton coming down the pipe, right? Or that have just come out. PRGE, like you were the name in my video that I talked about the most. What do you have? What are the games?
Well, there's the games that I worked on for Intellivision Revolution. Yeah. We had Fast Food, Food Fight, Keystone Cops,
right?
Traffic Jam, which Mike's Gaming Gal is going to be touching up on soon.
Okay.
And what was the other one? I missed one. Did I miss one?
Let's see. Boing.
What? Boing, yes. I'm also working on other games for other publishers as well. So two other publishers that I'm working with. So expect those to come out at some point, maybe next year.
I'm not sure. Excellent. Great to see. Well, what do you say? Let's play some Rags to Riches. We will. You'll walk me through it, because I played it a bit and I have the gist of what we have to do, but you can explain to everybody what we're trying to do, what the goal of the game is, and probably get me past some hurdles that I'm not getting through. Sound good?
Yeah.
Right on. All right, here we are, the old Ultimate Flashback, Rags to Riches. This is beautiful. Let's start her up. I like that box art. Did you have anything to do with the box art?
No, that was not me.
Right care of that?
Yeah, he's got someone doing that. I think I put it in the credits there.
Oh, okay, right on. We'll take a look at the credits too. Brian's Man Cave presents. There, you were talking about that earlier. Your friend Ian, who you played this game with back in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Do I go to rules to get to the credits and such?
No, I don't remember now. I think
Well, we'll go to the rules first just to take a look at it. Become a millionaire in the fewest number of days.
actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I had credits on this game. I
Oh,
think I
okay.
couldn't fit them in. The game's
Gotcha.
huge.
Oh, okay, right on.
So yeah,
Pick
there
up
might not be
bottles,
credits.
coins, and dollars. Get a haircut. Work odd jobs. Get an education. Earn higher wages. Invest in funds. And there's your different things that you'll see laying on the street, right?
Yeah.
Subway tickets, dollars, coins, which are a dime, bottles, and junkyard dog bone.
Yeah,
Keep
I
moving
named
now.
it Junkyard Dog Bone because in the original on the 64 it just
Yep.
tells you it's a bone, and you have to figure out what to do with it.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd give people a little bit more of a hint of what it's for.
I think that's probably a good idea with the
Yeah,
the audience that you're going to have.
I don't
for
think
these
the people
games.
have the patience that they had when they were kids.
No, that's right. I agree 100% with that. So view the side button, hit the inventory, keep your rest and alcohol levels up. Gotta love that. Back to home. Okay, let's do it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So just I see a coin there. That man, what should I worry? Should I worry about him?
Nope. He's just a passerby.
All right. So I bent down. I picked it up. I'm gonna check my inventory. I got 2 coins, a bottle, $2, 1 subway token, no money,
and no
and
education.
I guess the high in college just means I am.
So high is high school, and college is college. So
well, there, I'm gonna turn that music down just a little bit there.
Yeah, song only plays when you start the level, and then it stops.
Oh, okay, anyway. Gotcha.
Yeah. Doesn't play through the whole game.
So jail, I don't need to go in there, I don't think.
No.
7 a.m.
Not unless this guy catches you. This is the cop. So if you don't have a haircut, he's going to throw you in jail, which is a good thing, actually, because you're going to get your rest and food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you don't, then you have to do it the only other way is to buy the food at the store and then eat it.
Did I stay in jail just for an hour?
Yeah, not quite an hour, but it is
gotcha.
A little bit of a delay.
But do you see where I got rest? Now I have rest now. Alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, so alcohol will keep you alive, but it's not really needed at all. That's the robber there. You don't want to let him touch you. You can duck in. Well, if you don't have any money, he won't do anything anyways.
I have some.
Yeah. So he's going to take that money.
He took all my money, but he left my coins.
He leaves the coins. Yes, he's nice that way, and he won't take anything over $10, which is good.
Well, he can go away because I'm going to pick up this $1. But I should go into the soup kitchen and eat as well, right?
Yeah. So essentially, when you start the game, you got to get a little bit of food because you need to stay alive till 11 o'clock, where you can now get full on all your rest bar completely full.
Oh, I see. So like it's only 10 a.m. So that's
so now it's 11 a.m. You can go in there.
Understood.
And when you come out, there you go.
Wow, yep.
Now you got it all.
I shouldn't worry that my alcohol level's down because as long as
alcohol does nothing, like essentially alcohol will keep you alive if the other meter runs out. And it's really only going to happen if you run out of food and the only thing that's close by is a place that sells alcohol, and then you could fill up on alcohol. Otherwise, you can't. If your alcohol meter has anything in it, you can't work. You can't get a job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it really doesn't do anything. It can keep you alive if you really need it, but
because it's only 12 p.m. or noon, there's no point in going to a hotel yet.
No, you don't want to do that until like 8 o'clock.
So,
but I'm going to arrest you again. So when you go to the pawn shop, you're going to buy it. If you have money, you'll buy the ticket. You'll buy another subway token.
Oh,
I got that wrong. If you go into the pawn shop and you have a subway token, you will trade it for money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then when you go to the subway thing, then you can buy the tokens.
All right. So I really didn't need to do that one, but I got away from.
So you sold off your subway token for $2, which means you have no ability to use the subway until you get another token.
So, but I could just go over here and it just cost me $2, right?
Yeah. Actually, selling the subway token, you only get $1, not $2.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a pawn shop, they need to make money, right?
Gotcha. So where do I buy my token?
If you turn around
Yeah.
at the front, at the beginning there of the subway entrances,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there's the I guess the front window.
Oh, I see.
The subway
So
$2.
where it says that's where I'm going to do it.
Yeah. So where the $2 is.
I'll
So
look
you
here.
go up.
I have $2.
Yeah. So there you
There
go.
we go. So let's see. Now the different areas are described in the manual. Where would you suggest I go? West, south, north?
Well, you have to stay south until you can make enough money to get a haircut. So right now it's 3 o'clock, and your half of your day is gone.
Right.
So you can probably start to make some money. You have a bone, right?
I have a bone.
So what you do is you go to the junkyard, and then you could trade that bone for bottles.
Ah, I see. Yeah. And I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah.
I'll just keep going. Don't want to go into the hotel yet. The guy in red is just there's a job at 1 p.m. But, I didn't mean to go in there. But I can't do it anyway. It's not 1 p.m.
Yeah, but if you check your inventory now. Oops.
I went in again.
Now you got more bones.
All kinds of bones.
Yeah.
All right.
So it'll actually tell you that on the door there. Bones, $1.
Oh, there it is. So
I don't think you had any money anyway, so
not much.
Not worth running away from him if you don't have any cash for him to take.
There's the market. And this is the junkyard, correct?
That's the junkyard, yeah.
Well, I guess I went to stand up, but I went right in that door. So now I got a bunch of bottles. Can I do that more than once?
Well, you can only carry that amount of bottles.
Oh,
so
okay.
If you do it again, it's not you're going to waste a bone. Essentially, what's happening is, you'll have to go into the market now, exchange your bottles for money.
Ah, I see. Yes. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try to pick up this coin first. There we go. And I'll go to the market.
If you collect enough coins, it'll turn into $1. So.
All right. So we'll take. Oh, there's $1 in the ground there too.
Yeah, you always want to pick those up. So now you got $2. And
I have no bottle, so I'll go back to the $1
went away. You got to be
mindful
of your time as well. It's 7 p.m., so it's going to turn night time. So now you got to get to the hotel, which is going to cost you $2 if you don't get robbed. And at nighttime, your meter will run faster, so you got to be careful when it's nighttime.
All right, finding the hotel. There it is. Right in underneath the door, right here, right?
Yep.
All right, so it's 7 a.m. So I made it through a day anyway, which is...
And right away, you're being chased by a cop.
Well, I'll only lose a day. Oop. I'm back in jail. All right, so
you can see how, some days you can get, sometimes you can get lucky on day one and find a lot of dollar bills on the ground.
Right.
And you might not even have to do the whole bottle thing, or you find enough change and stuff. And then you can, essentially you need to make at least $4 to get a haircut.
I see. And that's pretty much your first goal, is to get the haircut.
Yeah. You can't really do anything without it. You can't get a job. You keep getting arrested.
I don't want to get arrested. So there, I stuck by the cop by ducking into the soup kitchen.
And you want to keep track of your health meter. So every once in a while, when you stop, you got to take a look at it. Yeah.
Okay. About halfway, there's a robber. Maybe he'll go by me.
He probably took your money. Oh, no, he didn't take it. Or maybe you picked up a coin just after he passed you or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
So if you had any money, he would have taken it. I don't think you did have any money though, because you paid $2 for the
That's true.
for
He'll
the
only take the cash. He will not take the coins or
yeah.
bones.
So oftentimes when I'm playing this game,
Yeah.
I'll always make sure I have a good like full set of bottles and almost a full set of coins for an
Yep.
emergency, because there's times where you're doing well, but then you get hit by either the robber or later on there's the IRS. And if they take everything, you could get in big trouble, because if you don't have the money to get yourself back to or get food or get back to your hotel, you're kind of in trouble.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to get I'm bones $1. Okay. What? I got lots of bones.
So you got a few bottles, so you can exchange those bottles before you go into the junkyard.
Good idea. Yeah. Then I can just get a whole bunch more bottles, right?
Otherwise, you'll only get 2 more bottles from the junkyard and waste a bone on it. And it's a market too, so if you're running low on food, you can go back in and then you get replenished.
Okay.
It costs you money. Some stores will give you alcohol, some stores will give you food, depending on what the store is.
Whole bunch of bottles. Not much money. 1 p.m. I get a job at 1 p.m.
Yeah, once you have a haircut, though.
Oh, I can't. Right.
Yeah, you can't work unless you have a haircut.
How do I get my rest back up again?
You have to go into either the market or a restaurant or the soup kitchen.
Okay, right.
The value of the soup kitchen is it's free. The problem is at the other end of town. You have to walk all the way back down to the beginning there.
So I'm in the market. Will that help my rest?
Well, you have to go in again. If you had a bottle, it'll exchange the bottles first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, that's just what I wanted to do right there. That exchanged some money.
Yeah. So whenever you go into there, the first thing it'll do is exchange any bottles you have. If you don't have any bottles, then it'll give you food.
I still don't seem to have any money because I just spent it on food.
Yeah. You can see how it's a kind of a race to figure out the right strategy of when you're going to buy the bottles, when you're going to collect the money, where you're going to get the money from. There's multiple ways of doing it in this game. There's not just one. I mean, this way is probably the more tried and true way, is to continuously go with the bones, get the bottles, go to the market, keep doing that until you make enough money, and hope you don't get arrested or robbed.
Yeah, really. So, yeah, 4 p.m. I have $2.
$2 again.
Bunch
you
of
can end up going back to your hotel and spending the $2, but I think you're out of bones.
I am out of bones.
So that'll cost you $1. That's what I said in the beginning there, that I spent a lot of time playing this game when I was a kid and finding out the best way to play this game. Because you do have to figure out timing and when to go places and when to stop doing things. And
I was going to say, I might as well get arrested there.
Yeah, you might as well. They'll give you some food. You'll get you near the soup kitchen.
Perfect.
There is a hotel close by, so you can hit that one as well. And you can see that that's a 24-hour shop, so you could even buy food if it's nighttime and you can't, for whatever reason, if you're not in a hotel.
And it's not 11 a.m., so there's no point in going in the soup kitchen.
Well, what time is it?
7 p.m.
Oh, you can go in at any time after 11 a.m. So that's basically when it opens. And then it closes at night.
I'm going to grab this $1 first.
Oh,
it closed.
It's closed.
It just closed on me?
Yeah.
Oh. So I got to find the hotel.
Yeah.
But the hotel's right here, I believe. No, that's a pawn shop. There's a hotel. Here we go. Hotel. I've got $4. I've got enough for a haircut, but I'm going to spend 2 over right here, but that's okay.
Yeah, you make it lucky and find some money on the ground.
So what have I got here? $2. I got a bunch of bottles. We'll hope we find it. I've got my subway token still. says in the manual where I have to go for a haircut. Do you remember right off?
You have to go west.
West. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to the scrapyard first.
And the scary thing is that if you go west and the robber hits you before you get to the barber,
Yeah.
you can be stuck. So sometimes what I
Oh,
do is I make sure I make enough money not just for a haircut but for an extra subway ticket.
I see. Yes.
Because then if you do get hit, you can quickly go back south and start all over again.
Oh, it's the robber.
Go into the meat packing plant. Oh no. Rather spend $1 on a bone than lose it all to the robber, right?
There you go. And he's gone.
Yeah. There's a lot of times in this game where you have to get used to waiting until it's safe.
Yeah.
That's something I always did in the original one as well, and on the 64 version, is sometimes you'd have to wait by a door and make sure that the robber's not coming. And then when there's a regular person, walk with that person. Because you know that the robber doesn't come out until the person leaves the screen, right?
Right. So I'm going to have a bunch of bottles and I'm going to lose a bone. You stay right here, buddy. Uh-oh. Getting low on energy, though.
Oh, robber. Just go in.
I think I might have $6 now.
Yeah, sometimes what I do too, for insurance purposes, is I'll keep doing this until I get to at least $10 because I know the robber can't take that. And then I got to guarantee that I'm good, and you're going to run out of health pretty soon.
So I need to go into the market and spend some money.
Oh yeah, you're a hungry hobo. There we go.
Perfect. I might as well go back over here then. Oh, it is like seeing that guy coming, right? All right. I'm going back over to the market. I got bottles of $5 change. There's going to be $6. I should have, right?
I think so.
Let's go back over to the subway. And that guy's a good guy to see.
Well, yeah. And since it's already 1 p.m., I would suggest maybe not going west yet, because the other thing you want to do when you get your haircut is also go to your first job.
Right, which I just did, and I didn't. Yeah, I don't have a haircut.
Which is at 2. Which will be at 2:00. So that's the other thing. There's lots of different ways, lots of different jobs you can get, and certain ones that are better than others for the timing as when you're gonna decide to go.
I don't want to go to buy wine.
So the wine place will also exchange bottles as well. So if you have bottles, it'll exchange. If not, if you have no bottles, you're going to get alcohol. Still might be better than losing to the robber if you have a lot of money.
I have one bottle, but I have $5. I want to try to get to another town.
Well, what time is it? If you stop, it'll tell. Oh no.
I want to run away from this guy. I don't want to spend $4 on lunch.
I know. It's like either way.
I got to. That stunk.
If you're gonna lose it, you might as well feed yourself. And there you go.
Look at this. I got bones again. How did I get bones again?
Bones? Oh, when you ran into the meatpacking place, you got the bones.
Oh, but they charge me $1. That's right, but I would have by mistake. Yeah. Oh, go away.
Do you have any money?
I had $1. I don't anymore. Why are you going that way? Now I gotta walk along behind you. All right.
So you can see why it's important to learn how to dodge the bad people, the
Yes.
robber and the cop, because if you just walk freely, you could walk right into them.
That's right. Wow. Well, I got to say this. I did it before. I didn't last at all. And now I feel at least I'm accomplishing something.
Yeah.
You are
Well, once
teaching me how to
you
play it.
figure out the rhythm, then you can just you know what you have to do, and you just focus on that, is getting the bottles, getting the money.
It's not designed to be. Oh, I forgot it's nighttime.
Yeah, there's a lot to pay attention to. There's a lot going on. I mean, it's just like if you're living on the street, right? You got to pay attention to a lot of things. Well, you can,
The market closed, but the other one down the other. Wow.
it's not a 24-hour. Yeah.
There's a 24-hour one. But I got to get the whole way across town to do it. So I'm better off just to go to the hotel.
Oh, look at that. You got $1 though. Oops. There we go.
There we go. I wanted to get that $1 before I went in. So
Yeah.
my rest could go up too, right? How come my rest didn't go up there?
It goes up a little bit. It doesn't go up all the way.
What do we got left here? I've got $1, a whole bunch of bottles, a couple bones. There's another
Hey,
$1.
$1. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a run of dollars, and then
Perfect.
yeah,
I'll take that bottle. Now I'm going to take the bottles in, and I'm going to go in and get some more, and I'm going to get the blazes to the west. I want a haircut. My goal for this video is to get a haircut, because it's not really designed to be played like super fast, right?
No, like I said, some of it is luck, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I've played games where I've started it off and I got all the money off the street right away and was able to go rest right away and start my job on day one. And I've had other times playing this game where, just like what you're doing, I would get enough money, then I'd get robbed, then I'd have to go to the hotel, and then I'd start again, and then it just, you know, sometimes it could be tedious because you're trying to, you know, build up that little bit of money, but the robber keeps taking it. So you got enough money, but so try and go see if you'll get to the west now.
All right, I'll do one more trip in here, I'm down
You'll
on
need
rest
food.
too.
Yeah.
So how much does food cost again? $1?
$2.
$2. So I go in here and I come out. Oh, I have $6.
Yeah.
Is that the max? No, you can have up to $10. That's right.
Yeah, it goes up to the 9. No, did you get the food? No,
I did not. So I'm going to go in and get food. There we go.
Now try and get to that subway.
Let's get to the subway. I'll get don't push up by mistake here. I'll take the dime though.
No. See, that's another thing is I wouldn't, you know, if you're trying to get somewhere, I only really stop for dollars. Bottles and coins, forget it.
All right.
You slow yourself down and you're running the risk of getting caught.
I still have my money though.
Oh no, it's going to take you away again. It's like you go through a rash of robberies to nail the cop. He's going to keep taking you away. And this will happen no matter where you are. So even if you're north, south, or northwest, east, if you don't have a haircut, the cop will drag you all the way back down to the south.
Gotcha. All the way back down to the south?
Yep. This is the only police station, so you could be up north, and the cop, if you have long hair, he will arrest you. If you have a beard. So now it's 1 p.m. So, I mean, you could still. How much money do you have?
I'll just go in there to fill up since I'm there. I should have I have $5. I'm going for the subway. Is that good?
It might be good. I mean, you might have to come back to the south again because you might not make the job. And
why did you do this to me? I don't want to go to the hotel, so I'm going to go back to jail.
You actually could duck into the hotel because it's not going to do anything during the day.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's a good way to escape. You know,
Fair
some
enough.
of the places you can go into. just to get away from the robber or the cop or whatever.
He took all my money.
Yeah. It's all gone. Where are we? Day 4?
He's coming again. Well, I haven't got any money now, so do what you want.
Okay, just stop and let him pass by. Then you can pick up that dollar. Otherwise, he would take it.
Yeah, otherwise it's just his anyway.
You pick it up, you'll take it.
Mercy. There's $1. I don't want a pawn. I don't want the hotel. I'll take the bottle.
Yeah, even when I was programming this game to test it properly, I had to, add in money that he would have right off the bat so I can test because, it's the same thing. Take me forever just to get going, and then I can't test it.
Oh, go away. The bugger took it again. Oh, I got $1. Because that coin gave me $1 again. That's a long ways back. Oh, there's another $1. And thank you, Mr. Oh, no. Then the market's closed.
Yeah.
I have no bones. Well, Brian, I can see that I got to play this game a little bit more. That's been pretty long now. But we got the gist of what to do.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when I played this as a kid, I had to figure this out. Me and my friends, we had to figure all this out on our own. And wow. I mean, it was part of the fun of it. It was to just figure out what everything does. Where if I go? What if I do here? How do I get away from the cop? How do I get away from the robber? When's the best time to go to what direction? And, we experimented a lot until I pretty much came up with the perfect way to play the game. I think I even have a video. I don't know I can't remember if I did a live stream of it, or I think I've probably done both.
Of your version here or the C64 version?
Playing the original, the C64. Because, I wanted to show my way of playing this game, and it's, probably one of the easier ways to do it. Because once you know where everything is, you know where to go, when to go, when not to go.
Can you collect money? You can collect money at the other spots as well, though, correct?
Yes, you can do that as well. And sometimes you could take a chance. You have $4 on you. You have just enough for a haircut. You go west, and if you don't get robbed, you can get your haircut right away. And even if you don't get the job, you can probably make enough money to get your subway token. He didn't take it. He turned around.
Wow.
You got lucky. Yeah, sometimes they do that. They'll go halfway and then they'll turn around and walk away.
So then the cop goes, can't you guys get on the same side and arrest the robber for once?
I used to say that all the time. Like, where's the cop when the robber's here?
I'm in jail again. All right. Well, that's friggin' awesome, though. Thank you so much, Brian, for doing that, or being here and explaining the game, because it does make perfect sense after you've explained it to me. And
yeah, well, like I said, it does take a lot of trial and error. It's not a game you just pick up and play and it's right off the bat easy.
but very, very interesting. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back over to the other screen. All right, one last time. Thank you again, Brian, for showing us this game. Really neat creation. Really, I love the things that you're putting out and the work that you're putting into it. Thank you very much for basically, this is over the period of what, about 2 or 3 years?
Something like that, yeah. It's
crazy.
I started learning just after I put it, just before Keystone Cops was when I started learning how to make games on the Intellivision. So
That is beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you once again to Brian. Thank you guys all for spending a little bit of time with me here today on Old Guys and Old Games. And so until the next time, you take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age.
Hey guys, this is Brian from Brian's Man Cave, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old ass gamer.
What the hell?